Hello and welcome to another Building Middle Earth video. We're continuing our SBG Quest Moria set of videos. In one of the objective rooms, it's the Dwarven forge, which I've got set up here without the walls. And in one of the scenarios, you need to light the forges. So I thought I'd show you, one, how to make the forge, and two, how to make it so, if you can see that, so they can light up. And believe it or not, it's really easy to do. Get it to light up, show they're lit. So let's crack on. To make the basic Dwarven forge base, you're going to need 2 bits of foam that are 1.25 inches high and 4 inches long, and 2 more bits that are 1.25 inches high and 2 inches long. And what we're going to do is score a pattern in that we've done time and time again before. So just with your pen, go along, score a brickwork pattern, and then glue it together. So glue in the edge bit here onto the long bits, so then you end up with a bit that's do both sides. You end up with a bit that will be 4.5 inches long in total, but still 2 inches wide. So you screw it up, glue it on, and put it to one side. Next, you're going to make the back of the forge, and this is just made from a piece of foam that is 4 inches wide and at its peak 2.25, I believe, inches. 2.25 inches high. And what you can do with that is on both sides score a pattern in. And so what I've done here is just made it so this pattern here would show above the wall. Do that on both sides, put that to one side. And next you're going to need some little bits, just get little offcuts. This bit here is about an inch high, 1.5 inches wide. These are just little thin strips, about 1/4 inch by 1 inch, and then you'd glue these together and these would go on the front. So you'd end up, once you've glued it all together, with it looking something like that. You see the back bit there, got a pattern on the back. Right. Something like that. And what you're going to do is, once that's dry, you're going to paint it using the foam sealer that we've got covered a few videos back. And so it's then paint it in the same way as you painted your walls. This is the furnace all painted. I've left, just painted around the edge here grey, left the bottom bit black. Next we're going to do the coal at the top, and to make that we're going to use a product called Seafoil, which is what model railway people use to model large bodies of water. It comes in this clear plastic sheeting, and as you can see it's got like slight texture on, slight bump. If you can, get it in smaller flat sheets, because mine's in a roll, and so it's going to be a bit of a pain, because it's going to want to constantly roll up. But what you're going to want to do is you want to cut a bit that will fit in here. So in this case it's 4 inches by 1.5 inches, like so. As you can see, mine's all bending over, but hopefully it won't matter. What we are going to do is glue it in place there. You don't want it totally flat anyway. You want it to have so it's like a pile of coal or burning wood or whatever, charcoal. And so what you're going to do is we're going to just lightly dry brush with black over it. So you don't want to cover it. You want some parts to come through. So we're going to, so you can see through it, because this is going to be able to light this up and see a flame underneath. So just like it through. So you're not covering it up, you just we're just gonna, just so and this shit looks black and dark. Nothing special, nothing major. Just work the paint round. See, it's just really just getting it on the surface bits. There you go, like that. And what will happen is you end up with something when it's in like this. This isn't glued in, it's just one of the other ones. Because in certain scenarios you can light the furnaces, which you end up with something like that. So a little fire burning in there, and that is what we're going to work on next, and that is surprisingly easy to get going. So yep, that's what we're going to do now. And this is how we're going to be making the fire. These LED tea lights come with a little small battery that you turn on and they light up on flicker. These are, you can get these dirt cheap from different places, all over the place actually. Just have a look from cheapest place probably online. And we've got to look out for, how well this is going to show up on camera, is inside there's a little LED. You just got to, because we want to chop the flame off. We don't really need that. That's plastic, but you have to make sure you don't cut through the LED, and different ones have different heights. So I think about there. So it's just a case of, oh, my foot there, still in pyjamas. Just go into the edge of your table and just working your knife through, cutting round. This one's tough. There we go, through. So you don't want to go down too far, you don't want to cut the LED, that's fine. There's something about that, so then it should just sit, it will sit in there like that, and you're about to turn it on, and with the black thing it will light up, and we're going to glue that in later on. But you really want it, if it's white, even where we've left it see-through, you're going to see the tea lights. What I'm going to do now, just using black paint, just paint it, but don't paint what's left of the flame. Just going to paint it like so, and you end up with something like that, and let them dry. Doesn't have to be perfect, it just needs to be a bit black, and then once they're dry we'll assemble it, and that's it all done. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it, and subscribe to the channel for more great content. Game on and continue to support our wonderful hobby.